Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
This podcast is brought to you by the Jefferson County Department of Health. Hello everyone, this is Jarvis Escott with What's Happening Birmingham. Today I have the honor and pleasure back again here at Trey's Washington, his clothing store, and I got a familiar face here in Birmingham. He's more famous than me.
I don't know about that.
CBS 42 evening anchor Art Franklin. Fellas, thank you for coming on the podcast today.
No problem. Jarvis, we really thank you. It's so good to be with you. I've seen your work online, and this is just an honor to sit here with you.
Oh, well, I feel honored that you're sitting down with me, and Trey, great to have you back again. If you all missed his video, please check it out in my archive. But we're here for a special event today. I like to call it a special event, the Art Franklin Collection.
Correct.
If you see Art Franklin on his evening newscast, one thing that always stands out is his wardrobe. And he always has some of the best ties. So he took that vision and I like to say manifested, and it's reality. So you're actually having an event next Saturday, November the 20th here?
Saturday, November 20th, but I need to have you speak on my behalf because that's exactly what happened. You know, ties have been something that have really been a specialty of mine. I like to make sure that that tie stands out. And I had the pleasure of meeting this gentleman, coming from a meeting here in Inslee because, you know, I frequent this area. It's very important to me. Met Trey, told Trey about, you know, my dream, one of the things I wanted to do. He says, that's exactly what I've been talking about. Let's form a partnership. We formed a partnership, and here we are in this great store here in the center of Inslee. But the whole point of it, let me tell you about that before we talk about the actual event. The whole point of it is to bring people back into Inslee because we think that there's a lot of excitement here. There's a renaissance going on. If you look down the street, you can see where the Ramsey building used to be, but it's built up. But this whole block, you can see the activity on this block, and to come into a place like Trey's and see that it was thriving, I knew this was the best place to be, so I was glad to be able to form a partnership with this man.
So Trey, when Art came to you with his idea, like, I'm starting on clothing, you know, collection,
right.
What was your thoughts?
It was a very casual conversation. He came in, had a pair of pants done, bought a couple jackets, and he mentioned when he picked the jackets up, he said, man, you know, I've had a dream of doing a tie line, you know, and we kind of just brushed it off and, you know, continued on with our day. And then I called him that night, and I said, man, I just been thinking about it. And I said, you know, I would like to form a partnership with you. You know, come down, let's look at some swatches, see if we can get the ball rolling. So that's what happened.
And from those swatches, you know, started with the ties, you see them behind us, the shirts, bow ties, pocket squares, and you can get your custom suits right here. So that's a part of it as well as we continue to add to the clothing line, but everything is available. If you need a suit, Trey can make it.
Right. Oh yes, it definitely can. So let's talk about your fashion style.
Okay.
And how it's evolved over the years and the ties and things like that.
And it has evolved. If you look back at some of those early years, I was looking at some video from some of those early days, and it's evolved. Let's say that in a very positive way. Things are, I like bold colors. I like things that pop. I like things that make statements, and that's why, you know, you look behind, you're going to see some color there. I like things that have people talking. When I walk in a room, I want it to be the type of style that my wife notices and say, honey, you look good, baby, you look good. And that man said, gosh, where do you get that from? And I've had people ask me, where did you get that from? That means that I made a little bit of a statement. That's what I think my style is all about.
And then I think one thing guys always miss a lot of times, like we get the ties, but we don't get the handkerchief and the pocket square along with it.
Gotta be accessorized, right?
Right, exactly.
And everything. So as far as like the colors, I see we got a whole like start from left to right. What's been some of your favorite ones throughout the years?
Well, it is going to be a purple carpet launch.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, so purple will stand out. I am an Omega. Purple and gold are our colors, but purple, as well, I was talking to the designer who's helping us as well in terms of the designs as we continue to move forward. He asked, what is the color palette as we talk this through? And purple was the color that we decided on, and that's and you'll see that on November 20th because you can see some of the models here as well. People are going to get a little bit of everything. They're going to get a little bit of a fashion show. You cannot be in Inslee where Tuxedo Junction is and not bring jackets.
Oh yeah.
So in addition to what we're going to do in terms of launching the clothing line and launching the collection, but also bringing a little jazz, Eric Essence, Marion Meadows. We're talking about filling the place up. This is the energy of Inslee that I'm so excited about.
Now, you know, one thing I was thinking about on my way here today, I was like, since the weather has changed, I guess we're in scarf season. Do we see like implement scarves somewhat into it?
Scarves are not my big thing, but if you know, as we talk it through, as I talk with Trey and talk with Edmund, if they decide that as a team that we should have that as a part of the collection someday, you know, we'll see. But Trey's the guy that you can talk to about scarves. Can you get scarves here now?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the story for people who haven't watched the past interview I did with you.
Right.
Tell me what was your vision, why you started.
Man, why I started. My dad and I were selling clothes out of the trunk of his car. And, you know, just as we progressed, I met different people. And, you know, long story short, I came out here to Inslee, met Sperling, and started working at his consignment store. And then from there, I met my mentor, Ramon Danforth, who had a store in Birmingham for about 44 years. And he helped me get my start.
And you mentioned the name. Ramon came out here.
Right, yeah,
helped
while
us
we
too.
were picking out ties and stuff. But, you know, that relationship that I had with Sperling, I was able to purchase this building in 2014. And since from 2014 till now, the building has just evolved. Like, you know, Art was saying we're doing the event with the concert on the other side of this wall in the event space. You know, my store is here, my wife's law firm is upstairs. So, you know, just being able to have everything here, you know, has been my dream. So.
And what's the address here?
400 19th Street, Inslee. It's Birmingham, Alabama 35218.
Now, one thing I want to ask, since, you know, if somebody never seen the previous interview, I keep going back, it's like, when you come here, we get most times suits custom made.
Right.
Can you break down and kind of tell the audience the difference between a custom made suit and the suit they get when they go to a regular clothing store?
The fastest way to explain that is this. You go to a store and pick up a suit and you may be a size 42.
Okay.
That suit is cut for 10 different body styles.
Okay.
10 different guys that can wear that same suit. A custom suit is where you come in, take your jacket off, get down to your t-shirt, I measure your body, take your personal measurements, and then you pick the fabric and we cut the fabric designed for your particular measurements and shape. It's totally different from buying a jacket off the rack that 10 other guys can put on and, you know, look decent in.
As far as like the durability, I know a lot of times people say, well, we're going to get a custom suit, but if I might gain a little weight here and there, that suit's going to feel a little tight on me. What do you say when people say that?
We do alterations here as well.
Okay.
And we leave enough fabric on the inside to where, you know, we can make adjustments. If you gain a couple inches and we can let it out. You know, you lose weight, we can take it down. It's no problem.
Okay, and you pretty much can make a suit for any type of particular style somebody's looking for?
Right. From a prom to a wedding, you know, we can make it from A to Z.
Okay. And so how did you all two connect together?
It was that coming from a meeting here in Inslee, and was told about, you know, this great tailor was right here in Inslee, and I felt that I needed some tailoring work. I shouldn't go any further than being right in the community where people who look like me are doing the work. And I came into this shop, met Trey. He did an excellent job, but he made sure I didn't leave it just with like getting an alteration. I left here with 2 jackets, with good ties. You know, I came here, I was like, man, I didn't come here to spend this type of money, but it was great and it was affordable, but they were great pieces. In fact, I've worn one of the pieces already.
Right.
I've got another piece that is best for the wintertime. But I walked out of here because this was an excellent entrepreneur right here in Inslee, and that's what this collection is all about. Letting people know that you don't have to leave this community to find good, fine, excellent, exquisite, luxurious, stylish, and affordable fashions right here in Inslee.
Okay, and I just keep going back to the ties because these are the same ties if you go into the department store. But these right here, I could tell, because my background information, I used to work actually in a department store when I was one of my internships. I used to tell that the best ties if you can feel the fabric.
Yeah.
And the fabric right here is real quality. That the type that you won't see the threads come out or anything like that.
And you see that, right? So,
Yeah.
That's real stuff.
Yeah. So it lasts a long.
You can't go to Trey's Fine Clothing and not get great fabric.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
So contact information trade phone number for the store?
Yeah, it's 205-200-4149. That's my direct cell phone number. I keep that phone on me, so I answer text messages and phone calls.
And it's important to note that the reason why we are here is because the Art Franklin collection is sold exclusively when you to walk up at Trey's.
Okay.
You can only get it right here at 419th Street, Inslee, in Birmingham, Alabama. So that's important to know. And then we'll also make it available online for people outside of the area. But if you need it, if you want to get the Art Franklin collection, come to Trey's Fine Clothing in the Cotton Store.
And I also say you can come get some coffee too. You
Right.
can tell about the coffee store.
Yeah, there's a Heritage. My friend Josh,
Yeah.
Joshua Berneman owns a coffee shop, Heritage Coffee, and he's here Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 2 p.m. And not only does he sell coffee, but he's got smoothies and tea, snacks and bagels and stuff like that too.
All right, well, guys, thank you all for coming on the podcast today. It's been an honor to see you again. An honor to, I feel like I've actually interviewed second, third newscaster I've ever interviewed. And I'll be remiss, give them a plug for the nightly news show.
Oh, absolutely. People know where to watch me at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock at CBS 42, along with my co-anchor Sherry Jackson. You can find us there Monday through Friday. You want to find me on Twitter, is at The Art Franklin on Twitter, ArtQ on Instagram, and of course Facebook, Art Franklin. But nightly, 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock, Art Franklin on CBS 42, along with Sherry Jackson.
All right, well, thank you all for watching. Please check out what'shappenbirmingham.com for more videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm also on Apple Podcasts now, too. So make sure you do podcasts on Apple. Make sure you join that, too. And you're probably my second episode on that now.
Right, okay.
So thank you all again. Have a great day. And come check out this event next Saturday. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.